So today is Thursday the 20th of April 2023, and tomorrow morning I'm travelling down to London to partake in my 12th London Marathon, lucky boy that I am, and my 31st full marathon, having done a few ultras and other kinds of races over marathon distance. It'll be my 31st proper marathon, although I did do the virtual marathon in 2020. Haven't done a London Marathon since 2019, but this time the training hasn't really been easy. Back in October I started suffering with leg pains and back pains, and by the beginning of November I couldn't even stand up. I was stuck to my bed, not literally. I was stuck in my bed for at least 5 days, couldn't get out of bed, and for about a month I could hardly walk. I could just about hobble down the stairs in agony and sit in the front room with painkillers, basically. By December I could walk a little bit. I was trying to get out around the estate where I live, but the most I could manage was probably about 20 yards without having to stop and crouch down, and I was using one of Jane's walking poles to help me along. And this continued for a couple of months. Running was totally out of the question. Walking was very difficult. By just before Christmas probably, I thought I'd try. I was so frustrated with walking and stopping all the time and the pain that I thought I'd try a little jog, more of a jiggle really, just a bit more than a walk. And I found that I could actually shuffle along with less pain than when I was walking, much to Jane's surprise and to my surprise. So from that point I was doing short shuffle, jogs, jiggles, just anything to get the exercise in. Cutting a long story short, by the end of January I successfully managed to shuffle 10 miles with some help from some physio and doing lots of stretches. I managed to get to the Liverpool half marathon. It's probably about 3 weeks ago now. Managed to get around that reasonably well. So London this year, there's a big question mark hanging over my performance at London this year. My main aim is just to get around and to thoroughly enjoy it. Hope to see you all on the start line. Next post will be from London. Good luck to you all.
You need a couple of islands, don't you? You want to use that beer thing? Yeah. Good morning from the start of the London Marathon 2023. About 40 minutes till I start. Here we are on the red start, and of course it's raining, but I've done most of my training in the rain, so should feel quite normal. Loads of fabulous people here running for incredible charities. Just spoken to Spider-Man. starting on the same wave as me, so he's probably going to beat me, but my aim is to finish. It's my 12th London Marathon and probably going to be my slowest. See you out on the course.
1, goodbye! Here we go, Dan the man, Mr. D-Man, you've got this. Jesse.
Just gone past mile 2 and the rain's still coming down, not too heavy now. Hope it goes off sometime today. Got my sunglasses with me just in case. This is where we join the runners from the Blue Stars. Start booing at them.
Alright, I'm plugging in. Yeah. Good luck, mate. Dino, let's go. There we go.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done, that race.
Thank you. Just gone past the 10k and this is Greenwich. Okay, going around the bend, not literally, well quite literally, and just approaching Cutty Sark. Just gone through mile 7 past the Cutty Sark. Time for some quality nutrition in the shape of Haribo shaped like dinosaurs. Yum. Just gone past mile 12. Can't really get into my pace. Too many runners, so as it's London, just go with the flow. And here we are at the famous Tower Bridge. Well done, guys. Keep it going.
Keep going, you have fun.
Gone past mile 17. Managed to miss Jane again. Hopefully I'll find her at the end. Just keep running. Mile 18, Canary Wharf. Garmin's going a bit haywire, says I'm doing 10.5 minute miles. Don't think I'm going that slow. Feel a bit slow today though. Okay, 8.2 miles to go. Keep on running. And if anyone ever asks you which marathon in the world has the best crowds, now you know. Cannot resist a good drum band. This must be the fourth one on the course. Just gone past mile 21. Legs seizing up a bit, a few stomach issues, but keep on running. And this is the Rainbow Mile. Big hello to all my friends and family in the LGBTQ+ community. Rainbow Row. Okay, prepared to show the good, the bad and the ugly. This is marathon reality. Legs went about 21 miles, just coming to 23 miles, and I can't even run downhill. So 3 miles to go. Probably take me about an hour or 20-minute mile walking, but we'll see. See you at the end. Shuffling again. Just keep shuffling. I love a good drum band. Here's a sight for sore legs, just approaching the London Eye. And mile 25. Hopefully I'll find Jane this time. Keep on shuffling. Right, into the last mile. Big Ben behind me. And some Extinction Rebellion protesters ahead of me. Not far to go now. Keep on shuffling. $385 yards. It's going to be a very long 385 yards. Oh, and Buckingham Palace.
We've just got past 25,000 finishers, and the man is just beyond the halfway, so welcome all.
Doing your tunes. Keep the energy coming, folks.
Dangerous, have you got any bone-themed music you can play? He has, I'm sure he has. He's actually up with us for facility like that.
And that's it, finished. Keep shuffling, keep smiling.
You've got it here. Well, I'm wrong. He said go with it, but I think he's got to listen to
Thank you. Hello, thank you very much. Thanks.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's it, London Marathon 2023 finished. And here is the lovely medal. I kind of think I don't really deserve it because I walked a fair bit on the way in the last 4 miles-ish. But if you'd asked me last November whether I would be running a marathon, I'd have just laughed. Because last November I couldn't even stand. And I couldn't go to the toilet for 5 days. and I didn't run properly until after Christmas. So in many respects, even though this is my slowest individual London Marathon and slowest individual marathon, it is just one of the most important. And a quick reflection on the London Marathon itself. What an amazing 50,000 people from all corners of the world running for amazing charities. And the people of London, despite the rain, still came out in their droves, in their thousands. The best supporters in the universe as far as I'm concerned. And all the lovely people raising money for such important causes and important charities. When the world's such a difficult place at the moment with so many conflicts and so many people struggling with their lives, the London Marathon puts your faith back in people. Sorry, just had a moment there. And one final thing, the emotion at the end of the London Marathon, all these people raising all that money for good causes, and all the supporters around the course, and all the marshals and all the organisers. Someone has said this before, but if you could bottle that feeling and spread it around the world would be an amazing place. That's me filling up again. Time for a beer, I think. And of course, you know you've been a little bit slow when your baggage lorry has only got 1 or 2 bags left on it. I think everyone else has finished. Better go and find my bag.
So today is Tuesday the 25th of April. It's 2 days since I ran the London Marathon, and I've had time to reflect on the day and exactly what happened to me. It was probably my worst ever solo marathon performance. I finished in 4:23, which is way off my personal best. My personal best for any marathon is 3:04. My personal best in London is 3:08. They were a few years ago, but I did manage 3:31 in Manchester last year, which was my good for age. On the day, I made the big mistake of sheltering from the rain under a tree and missed my wave start. I can only blame myself for that. I have to apologise sincerely to my partner Jane for being 10 to 15 minutes late at the points where I normally see her, and I completely missed her on 2 occasions. And the main reason for my slow time was severe stomach cramps from mile 20 onwards. I've had runner's tongue before, and it's never been anything like this. After the race finished, I normally go for a few pints with friends, have something to eat, normally something like an apple crumble, but this time I couldn't even stomach bottled water, and I was doubled up in agony, and I had no choice but to return to my hotel, which was quite a difficult journey when I wasn't feeling that well. And to cut a long story short, I was severely ill at the hotel when I got back, and I didn't eat anything that night, and couldn't drink anything apart from a little Pepsi much later on into the evening. I took some tablets and slept it off. Still a little bit delicate today, although I did manage to walk about 6 or 7 miles around London yesterday, so I was feeling a little bit better. But when I crossed the finish line, I really felt as though I didn't deserve the medal because I hadn't performed to the best of my ability. The training had gone reasonably well. I did a 1:37 half marathon in Liverpool in March. I'd done numerous 21 mile runs at about 8:30 pace. But these things happen, and that's how the day panned out. As I say, I didn't really think I deserved the medal at the time, but reflecting again, back in November I couldn't even stand due to femoral nerve damage. I couldn't run properly till about Christmas. I only managed 10 miles in January. This is not a sob story at all, this is just how things panned out. And with that background and with the stomach cramps, I finished, and so yeah, that's how it is. But it's not about me. The race isn't about me. It's about the other 7,000 or so other individuals running for their own reasons, their own causes, and what amazing and courageous people they are. I'd just like to thank the volunteers, the organisers, for putting on the best marathon in the world. I met some wonderful people. I had great encouragement from the people at the side of the road, and the Londoners came out in their droves despite the rain. It was like the old spring marathons used to be, despite the rain. Walking was tricky. It's not easy to walk in front of thousands of people. Mile 22, there was a guy staggering in front of me. I think his legs had really gone out. He was quite a big guy, quite heavy, but I managed to hold him up, and he said he was hungry, so I gave him some of my flapjack. I was carrying a bit of food with me in my haversack. Similarly, on Birdcage Walk, when I was walking again, there was a poor guy on his hands and knees, and I helped him up, and I said to him, I'm only just kind of slow jogging, walking to the finish, you know, I'll walk jog with you, but he had a lot more power in his legs than I did, and he jogged to the finish. In fact, he ran to the finish. All in all, it was a great experience. It was my slowest marathon, but I'm sure I will bounce back. There are two people I would just like to mention. Firstly, Jenna Wrigglesworth from Liverpool, who I accompanied to the start. It was her first marathon and she absolutely smashed it. It was lovely to meet you. And also to Daniel Rusby, who ran the marathon dressed as Spider-Man and set a personal best record. What a lovely human being. One of many amazing people that I met on the day. And that's it for this year's London Marathon. I didn't perform as well as I hoped to, but at least I completed it, and hopefully next year, well, I have already entered the ballot, fingers crossed I'll get in. Hopefully next year I'll perform better. And if you've made it to this point in the video, thank you very much for watching. See you out on the road. Keep on running.